So when you're setting these porter wraps at the base of the tree, so we've got like a 24-inch diameter there times 3.14, so that's like over 6 feet. So if we're around 6 feet in length, so this ideally when you adjust these, you pull this up and this goes through and this loop gets shorter, you should milk this portion back out. So it's nice to have it set. Well, if you measure, you kind of got an idea there. The diameter times 3.14 equals the circumference. So we got a maybe 24-inch diameter there. So it's going to be 24 times 3 at least. So we're going to be at 6 feet, 72 inches. So I just made this about as tall as me. And look at that. It's basically the right length. Right out of the box. I didn't have to remeasure. I didn't have to anything. I just estimated it using 3.14 as the division, roughly 3 inches, and we got the porter wrap set on there, and I didn't have to put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Just figure it out ahead of time. Simple math. So we got our second tree. We took down that one last week. You saw the chipper lighting up here, so it's gonna get loud. We got most all the brush from that first tree. Do not spike your rope, Kev. So this tree wilted this spring. So after October 15th now. So we're gonna remove this. And now, can tree roots be active after October 15th? Yes. So we ran a trench right there to separate these. We have that one there that we treated, but that might be a small enough diameter that it's not grafted to here. And this little hickory is probably the same age as that little oak. So it's been running interference. It may not be grafted to this one, but we have it treated. And Brandon just finished trenching that. Now he's raking it out, making it look nice. So, all right. Let's get a lanyard on. I got the gyro lanyard. I'm gonna go underneath my clutch. Yeah, I really like this gyro. I've already got, look at this. So frustrating. I'm gonna cut this and I'll have to use an anchor hitch or something. They've got these really nice, terminations here. These are nice, but I can't do this in the shop, so I'll do an anchor hitch on this one or something equivalent, and it'll be fine. I've got a 21 foot, a 7-meter lanyard, so if I lose 20 inches, 24 inches after the knot, it's not going to be a big deal. All right, stand clear. Okay, got a little pine tree down there. Get a hold of that. should have got that one off. It was hiding on me. Gonna go down. It'll be worth it. Stand clear, John. Now it's, you gotta be watching it here. I might put my I don't know where the better spot for my rope is, like all the way out here or right in between. I'm gonna put a hand on this. No, that's not a bad handsaw piece. You know, people talk about how cutting with your handsaw is such a chore. Little boost there with my little push with the saw. Oh, almost snagged my lanyard again on the follow through. These are the last time I'm using these geckos. I just got notified. I got a UPS tracking number from Germany. Stand clear. The distal forced, which are just like the geckos here. But I should be careful about saying just like, because I got a significant feeling the distal forced are going to be better. But they were involved with the Gecko brand. And, you know, the big brand went to China, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. It went somewhere. It went somewhere for cheap labor. And, so Distal wanted to do their own. Okay, stand clear. They're making them in Germany, and I've got a dozen pair coming, and they're sending me an extra one if I'll do some videos on it. Do you think I'm gonna do some videos on it? You betcha I am. We're gonna get lots of screen time off of that complimentary pair. Just like anybody else that would trust me to give screen time on something that I like. I already know I like the form. I like these pads and how they work for me. So it was an easy decision that way. And you know, they made my lot when I ordered them. So it's attention to detail. It's not mass produced. They're gonna be nice. Okay, what do we want? I'm gonna go up here, get organized, because we gotta, well, I could set a rigging line through that union, go back down and get those. But okay. Okay, a couple of drops coming. Oh, look at what I noticed. I mean, I was cutting out in front of me, above me, but second tie-in, you know, gotta think about that. All right, that could catch on my rope. Get rid of that. All right, Brandon. Oh, he might get one move for me. Look at him go. All right. Now I do have the little Alberta spruces there. You know, I'm pretty close to the top. Oh, I got the wrong side on. Got the side with the... All right, they're cleaning up down there, so... Yeah. All right, so here, you know, I keep evaluating the tree as I go. Off of there, and then as I work my way up, I can jump over here and make drop cuts there, and then I can set my rigging line up near my tie-in point where I'm going to go back to, and I can make a couple other drop cuts, and then we can come out here. It'll just be more efficient. So get a lanyard on again. All right, gonna make a drop cut. I'll let you get a couple out of there. All right. Okay, and I'll come back here. This one. I want it to tip over just a little. Got a hand on there. I got the chain brake on. All right, now I can just run up this branch. And piece out this side. Now here, as you're going up kind of a vertical branch like this, you want to turn around and face your tie-in. You know, I can face my tie-in, then pull this up tighter. You want to be sure like your bridge is not pulling on your knot. You know, if you get out here like this, you know, and it lets you out. The Greon or the Xeon is great for like letting you out because something hits it and it releases so easy. At least these knots don't release super easy. All right, so now I can basically drop cut all this stuff as soon as Brandon gets himself out of there. My guys are out of the way. Hickory got that hickory. Got kind of a trashy mess over here. I think I can get this to come back this way and drop into this area that I've already kind of trashed. Where's my wind coming from? Not really right. Huh. Watch out, Brandon. Okay, I don't really trust the wind. So I'm good. Well, I'll begin this. And then I'll finish. Is it closing? Is that closing? Not closing all the way. I think it's possible. I'll get up in here, get some leverage. Nice. Oh, got a little cramp in my neck doing that. That was a push. Ouch. Don't you hate that? It's like didn't quite warm up my neck, and then I had to really flex everything in me to get that to come over. Oh. Do my football neck exercises. Remember that back in the 3 days? All right, so now I'm gonna work this down. I'm gonna make brake cuts. So you kind of make those perpendicular to the lean. So I don't want that to fall into the gravity. Kick my rope. Oh! As I'm talking about kicking my rope out of the way, and then I snag my lanyard, bring it back in on the as I'm stepping. That's how the lanyard gets nailed. This one that should flip over. Oh, not quite. Oh, mercy. It's not pristine lawn. Okay, so that was actually just a little was it? Short. It was a little long. So this one's definitely longer. I'm gonna do to mitigate that is I'm gonna make a brake cut so I can use my hands to put this down. Is wisely holding back when a man is running his saw upstairs. All right, I'm gonna try to get a flip on this. Oh, that is heavy. I got too big of a thick on the downside. predictable. It takes some of the shock load into the bark. Works out pretty good. I knew I was double tied in. I was just going to be able to move once I made that cut. So I just let it hinge on itself. Excuse me. Break free. Now we'll do a little hand rig. Get this out of the way. I know it. It's going to come around. He's concerned about it being on my rope, which is good. You want your ground guys telling you if something's crossing. But I'm going to send this piece all the way back around. He was worried about me redirecting over here. Is send it all the way back around. Pull it up. Pull it. Something to stand on there, so I'm gonna get this off. All right. Nope, caught my foot. Didn't wrap around. That branch down there kind of kept it doing what I wanted it to do. Stand clear, Brandon. Getting warm. It's been chilly the last couple days, and today is not chilly. I've got heavy gloves on. I'm gonna go out here far enough to make this a shorter branch. It's pretty long. Right above that. Perfect. Nice, Brandon. Nice. He's happy about that one. Looks at me with a big grin. Yeah, that was all me. I got that. Nothing like a competent rope man. Yeah, Brandon had some good rigs. Taylor and Brandon had a video last winter, maybe 2 winters ago. I don't know, time flies so fast. And he was making some really nice, like, natural crotch rigging runs. Alright, I might as well get set up for the next one too. Oops. A little bit of a wrong angle. So this is virtually like, we're gonna have some friction here, like taking down a live tree. This tree is acting like it's alive. There's a lot of moisture in it still. Now what's nice is he doesn't really have to take a wrap, because I'm just going to make back cuts because I want to preserve my battery. We're going to take off this one in front of me before I go anywhere. Got my rope all tangled up on there. So much for stuffing the rope. I snagged it. I'm gonna take off both of these. Yeah, easily. Now when you're making rigs with these slings like this, a lot of times I'll take it up in the crotch like that because you can get, oh look at that. Do two fit in there? They do. We'll do it. If you get a crack in it, you know, and it spreads the sling, if you're too close to the end here, spreads the sling and then the piece falls out, that can be really bad. All right, I'll let them clear my rope first. 2 cuts. All right, now it's kind of hanging by me. Tear off of there. Could have took the top one first, but that still would have been hanging close to my cut, so it almost didn't matter. Now I'm gonna go down, take off those lower ones on the way. We're just about done here. I still got battery, yeah. I brought my phone up here. I brought a holder for my phone. I was gonna get a different angle, try to be like August Haneke, but I didn't. I could run up there and put my phone up there. Yeah, why don't I do that? Just for fun. They gotta get that out of there anyways. I like these Fanner helmets. You got a modular everything. Glasses. So if I remember my helmet, I remember everything. And these face shields, I'll tell you. You know, I'm the owner operator, so I can do things my way if I want to. And you know, what's funny is, you know, they'll qualify mesh goggles. Like I wore mesh goggles for years, and those qualified as ANSI, but they won't qualify the mesh face shield. Now I'm pretty sure in the owner's manual it says, you know, the face shield is adequate for sawdust and lighter work, but for like stump grinding, stuff that's throwing projectiles, it shouldn't be trusted. But like for saw cutting, I wore mesh goggles for years because I didn't like things fogging up on me. And I got fine sawdust in my eyes. But you get fine sawdust in your eyes with glasses as well. And then your glasses fog up and you take your glasses off and your eyes are exposed anytime you have your glasses off. And then they came out with these, you know, plexiglass face shields that then qualified as ANSI protection. Well, then Fanner came out with these have these face shields that are very tight all the way around. And like with my camera on, my face shield never comes up. I mean, my face shield never comes up. It's completely covered. Where's this going? Right down there, but Brandon's in my way. Wait for him to go. It's a little frayed. It's going to suffice for this application. Okay. I think I can roll that right out of there. First thing. Off and give myself a handle. Now this kind of handle from like twisting the wrist, but I'm just going to cut straight through so this hangs, so I get a little assistance. Oh, my lanyard. First spike coming out of the bark. Get your lanyard out of there. Okay, now I can go. I'm taking the whole thing. Maybe take a wrap. Can you see me in there? Yeah, you can see me in there. More than enough friction. I mean, we got quite a bit of friction up there. That's a good sized piece. I'd rather have too much on that. You know, it didn't shake me at all. It was a nice, you know, swing. No big deal. Yeah, third individual here. How about that? I'm like, how come I'm seeing 3 yellow shirts? Terry showed up, so he's coming to let that baby run. brake cut this down and toss them, but I mean, I'm all set up here. I might as well just send the rig. I could kind of tip tie this, go down and cut on my feet. Jerry goes for it. Oh, it gets it on the wrong side. The principle there is you just walk under the guy and you can flip him the rubber very easily. So a lot of guys will try to stand back and whip it in there, but you can just walk under it. It'll be easy. You don't have to go super. Go right down here. Gonna float off. I'm gonna do that by hand. We got lots of friction. Hey, Brandon. Yo. My phone is on there. we are going to just brake cut this baby down. I'm going to keep this rope with me because shorten this up a little bit. Get my canopy anchor coming with me. In a bowl. That's going to be thick. Get up here close. Try to land them in the dirt down there. Okay, the less cuts I have to make, less likely I am to run out of fuel. Wow. Battery. Oh, I still have 2 bars. So these 300 batteries, they're heavy, but you know, what's a little bit of weight to me? You know, it's like I'm over 200 pounds. Whatever. A little bit of battery weight. I'm going to complain about a little bit of battery weight. Now, if I was a one-hand saw guy, that might make a difference. But I'm not. So, two-handed guy, so just doesn't matter. Too much push. Am I still going? I am. All my batteries are going to work today. It's the beauty of a nice warm day. Just a little lower. I'm almost down to the fat stuff. We got 2 cuts left. That's pretty thin. It's wobbling. Okay. 1 more cut. And then I can probably run my polar line right through this little area here. Have a nice, pretty center aligned pull. All right, just a little stub. 1 more stub coming off. Now when you got a shorter piece and you know you can get it to fall in, I go almost all the way through and that kind of sits on this curve and it's just real easy to break. All right, now my ropes I'm gonna bring down with me, but my pull line I will leave up here. we, for the most part, do not pull with her. With our climbing lines. Have I? If I'm hand pulling, I might hand pull with my climbing line. Yeah, it just is what it is. But if we're gonna put it on a machine, I am going to use a tag line. This one we'll just do a regular one. And we'll be coming right through that nice V right there, and we'll pull her right up the hill. Okay, well, this is just going to be boring getting me out of the tree, so I'm going to show you. always try to get them to the breast end, so I cut them a little longer than 8 feet. We got the little mini, so I don't know if the mini will even pick this. If it's gonna have trouble, we'll just cut it in half. I just thought, it's northern red oak, so
yeah,
if I can save a log, I will.
Oh, you want to keep these?
You don't think this probably won't drag it out?
Well, we got to fit them in the bucket truck too.
I'll just cut those in half.
I mean, it's got a lot of knots
it's heavy. It's heavy. It's only like a $50 log, maybe. Are you gonna sneak up from this way and get
I'm
them?
gonna go drive this out, unhook the chipper, go dump, and then bring this back empty.
Oh, and have it right here.
And have it right here. So we're not...
Okay. All right. Well, we're in the outskirts of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Look at all the autumn blazes. Remember that video I did on autumn blazes? There they are. Job security. Every one of them needs training pruning. And most of the big ones, you know, they're beyond full correction. Even like that one right in front of me, that's beyond full correction. That smaller one there, we might be able to get a good form out of that. Looks like a fairly decent central leader. We could salvage that one. It's got some pretty big lower leads though, and maybe we just leave those on and slow them down. But yeah, lots of good work. Tedious work. It's not the funnest for all the guys, but you know, it's work. And every 2 years you can sell it again. You know, if the homeowner would have known all of that beautiful fall color, like it's been that color for 2 weeks, and now it's starting to drop, but like you get 2 weeks of that, it's beautiful. It's like, you know, a lot of people talk themselves into that. I don't know if they would talk themselves into it if they knew ideally you should prune that every 2 years, but there's enough of them out there that we are gonna market it hard, and we're gonna have fun doing them. My grandsons will be pruning autumn blazes that we began on the journey of proper structure. All right. Well, that was a good day. This video is probably going to post while I'm at TCIA Expo, so some of you might have watched this in the morning. Come on out to the booth and pay us a visit. Buy an axe via retrievable double ring slings, Norm Hall retrievable double ring slings, or the Norm Hall retrievable eye sling. We're gonna have both of those there, and it's gonna be a great time. So I plan on this one releasing on, it'll be the Sunday prior to coming out to the show that this releases. That's true. So come on out, November 7th to the 9th in Baltimore, Maryland. If I can drive there, you can drive there. Game and Trees. We're having fun.
You're playing the game of trees.